Hi Libra, I'm Corrine. Welcome to my channel. We are doing our, lunar eclipse, full moon, blood moon, blue moon, super moon reading, because tonight is a crazy energy. Okay, so I was just telling everyone what it is. The blue moon is when you have a full moon in the same month twice, which is pretty rare. A super moon is when the moon is at its closest point to the earth in its rotation that it gets. A blood moon is when there's an eclipse and the earth casts a shadow on the moon, causing it to have a red tint to it. And I think everyone knows what an eclipse and a full moon are. So that's what we have going on tonight. So I thought, let's see how the energies are affecting everyone. And Libra, it seems to really be affecting you guys. Libras are air signs represented by the swords. And out of your cards, you have 1, 2, 3, that's Scorpio, 4, 5 cards, or 5 air sign cards out of 7 cards. So maybe 8 cards, 5 of them represent you. So wow, you're coming across really strong. Okay, so recently or in the past, you know, when I say in the past, it's not years and years and years ago, but it's been maybe a little while, but you were the the Knight of Swords. This is actually the Libra card. This is you guys flying into town, saying, oh, this is what I want, setting my sights on something, going for it, I'm going to get that, and I want that, you get it, and you're like, change my mind, out of town, blah, 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 gone, out of there. And then you might come back, and you're gone, you're back and forth. This is Libra. They change their mind. This is not necessarily you, but this represents you. This card is where you come in super passionately and decide, never mind, that's not what I wanted. So in the past you were, and so it could be just like, I'm just coming in, we're going to have some sex, we're going to have a good time, we're going to go out, you know, just hang, and then I'm going to go away. And so I think that you might have actually had someone in your past. This is a Gemini energy here, but this is the lover. So this is just about true love. This deck, it's not about making a choice or anything like that. It's just about finding your true love, someone that your soul has gone back many years for, and it's a peaceful, kind of safe love. And so I think that I'm sorry, my phone was texting, I got sidetracked. I think that you had this in the past and that you somehow kind of didn't treat it right. Like maybe you didn't realize what it was and you just kind of treated it like nonchalantly, and it really had the potential to be something really good. It possibly was a Leo. I'm not sure, but Leo comes up a lot in your readings, and only ones that are coming up are Gemini and Leo. And let's see. Well, we also have Scorpio. I'm not really sure. You have some major arcanas. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. And then you also have 1, 2, 3 court cards. Wow, you guys. You only have one like normal card in your whole deck that's not just a minor arcana. It's nothing else. Okay, so right now, this full moon is making you, this is the King of Swords, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and it's about just seeing through things what they really are, cutting through the BS, not really being a playful kind of attitude. It's more like, I want to see things clearly. So you've escalated from a knight to a king very quickly. So something inside of you is changing, saying that you want to come across more stably, more securely. You want to think it through and use your think with your mind. And you have I think you're having a new mindset about things, how these butterflies are here. Sometimes they stick out to me, sometimes they don't. And so I think you might be having some sort of metamorphosis or something along that line. Let me take a drink of water. Sorry. Okay, so either way, right now you've escalated from a knight to a king. So that's a huge escalation. So you're taking things seriously, and you want to, this is the sun. So this is like a new day, a new way of thinking, total happiness, happy thoughts. You want to go towards that. And I feel like you already had it and you just didn't act on it. And so now you want to, you're like, you know what, that's what I really actually wanted. I wanted this Leo, or I wanted this person that made me feel just so, they were so bright and so happy, and they made me feel content and that kind of thing. Made me feel good about myself, like self-love. They loved me. And even if you never said I love you to each other, you can tell when someone really just likes you as a person, who you are. And now you have the Tower coming up right now. So I'm thinking for you, this is mostly like your thought processes. It might be a situation where you have more than one person and you're ready to end that, but I think something's happening within you and you're having this tower moment, and it's like everything that you have been thinking or feeling or doing before, you're realizing, wait, this is not serving me at all. I want to really actually, I'm tired of just kind of playing around or playing the field or just kind of having not serious, everything's just kind of nonchalant and casual relationships, kind of thing like that. So I feel like you're bringing in your lover. You might want to bring back what you didn't really notice in the past as the love. And then we have the death card. So the death card, this is a Scorpio card, but it's about putting a death to something. And this was clarifying the tower. So they go hand in hand. They're both the same card. You have to put something to death to have a rebirth. You have to crumble a foundation to rebuild strong. So it's saying the same thing. You're having to change your beliefs and the way that you go about things. And it might not even be your beliefs, but it's just the way you act out and the way that you portray yourself to others, or that you allow others in, not fully, that kind of thing right there. And so then we have also the Page of Swords. So once again, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Libra, you're coming up so much in this reading. So you're really in your head, in your thoughts. I think you might be even a little concerned that like you've lost chances, missed an opportunity. And so now you are going back to the beginning. So you've had this, you've had this full like death and rebirth of something. So you went from a knight to a king, and all of a sudden something happened and it kind of dethroned you a little bit, and now you're back as a page. So you're starting over and kind of trying to do things right this time. And so a page comes in, they're the youngest, there could be an age difference between you, and they come in really quickly and happily and excitedly, and he's bearing some sort of messages of, look, I really care about you, let's do this right this time, kind of thing. So you have humbled yourself in some weird way, Libra, where you went from a knight who was just really careless and reckless and didn't care what kind of ruin he left in his path, to, okay, I'm a king, I need to see things more clearly. And if I want this to all happen, I need to restart everything and go back to page 1. And so doing that is going to bring you this. So this is the Three of Swords. And this is coming out of heartbreak, getting rid of any three-party situations, eliminating anything that keeps you from being able to pursue someone that you love and having them without hurting them, kind of thing. So whatever you're doing, you are starting over on a whole new track. You just, there's so much air energy in here. You are just really thinking things through and you're going for it. And you want to bring in the sun, whoever that sun person was to you, whether it is a Leo or just someone that made you feel really good. You want that person back, I feel like. You think that was your person. And then bottom of the deck, Page of Swords again. We just had the Page of Swords. So you have really, really like, oh wow, you're doing so much self-reflection, so much, look, I want it this way, and if I have to start over and do it this way, I'll humble myself and do what it takes, because this is really important to me. And I'm going to go through it enthusiastically. You're not even feeling humbled. You're excited and happy about it. And then you have the Empress. So the Empress is a Taurus, but she is all about creating something new path, new life, new joy, just everything's new with the Empress. She's the Mother Earth. Everything she touches, she loves and creates newness from. You think of the new plants, the new flowers, the new babies that are born in the duck pond and all that, just everything everywhere is newness with the Empress. So you're creating something new. You're starting over and trying to bring back someone, Gemini, a Leo, or a Taurus maybe. So maybe Scorpio for some of you, but I don't know that. I don't really feel that, but I'm sure there's some of you out there that are having a Scorpio too. So it looks to me, you know what, I didn't pull Angel card, and I pulled everybody else an advice card. So let's see what we have going on for you, for Libra. Libra, advice from the angels. Can you please give me a card for Libra for advice for their love life? Whoops, let's see what this says. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations. See, so that goes right on. It may be someone that you already had in your past before and you didn't see them as your soulmate, and now you're like, wait a minute, they aren't really what I expected, but I really want them in my life, that kind of thing. Or it could just be someone that is completely different than you, and you don't even care. You're just like, well, we have so many differences, but I really feel good about it. So keep an open mind. And it looks like you actually are all about keeping an open mind, completely in the mind right now. So, and the fact that you went from a knight to a king to a page, I would say you're keeping an open mind, and you're really trying to sort things out with your mind the proper way. To not just go forward and forge on and not really worry about what happens in your path. You really want something that's going to last and is stable. It says nurture. This is Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So this is just about self-loving yourself, and whatever it is that's happened in the past, don't blame yourself for it. Don't hate yourself for it. Just know that you're loved from God and the angels, and this universe loves you. And just as you love child, love yourself. So when you see a baby, think about how much you just want to love them and nurture them and protect them. You need to do the same for your own soul, because it's just as precious as a baby. And so nurture yourself. Your self-love makes you more lovable, that kind of thing. So take care of yourself. Do what makes you feel good. And I really, really would love to hear from some of you Libras what's really going on with you, because, wow, this is a crazy reading, but it's very cool. So looks like you guys have just completely did a 180. I almost did a 360, but that would put you right back where you belong or started. So 180, and I'm really happy to see it for you guys, and enjoy that full blood blue super moon eclipse tonight. Talk to you guys later. Bye.